So today I have categorized what we're doing under tips and tricks. We're going to cover how to adjust your phone for bright sunlight. A good thing to think about before the summer, adjusting your phone for bright sunlight, especially if you're reading, if you're really focusing on your phone. Say you're at the beach and you're reading your summer read and you cannot see your phone because the sun is too bright. There are a couple of different things that you can try to make your screen more visible to you. And this time we'll start with settings on iPhone. Here's the first thing I want you to try. So let's say you're outside, can't see your phone. It's getting dim. It might even automatically dim on its own, which is really counterintuitive. If you have it on certain settings to adjust the light, sometimes it freaks out and dims, and even when it should get brighter. Here's how you can do it manually. Whenever you want to get your settings, you scroll down from the top right corner of your iPhone. You'll see this is a GIF, so it's playing this back and forth. This is your brightness bar with the little sun. The first thing you want to try with this is turn it all the way up. So pull it all the way up. In the animation here, it hasn't even been pulled all the way up. Just pull it up so it's at the very top and see if that helps. If you have your phone set to automatically adjust to the ambient light, that'll override it and say, just make it as bright as it possibly can be. And that may fix your problem. So just keep it there as long as you're at the beach. And then when you're somewhere where it's not as sunny, you can just knock it back down. There's another thing, and I looked this up, that if your screen is still hard to see after you've turned that brightness all the way up, if you're still having trouble with it, there's something on iPhones, and this is particular to iPhones, and it's called True Tone. And what True Tone is, as I understand it, is a filter on your phone. You know how there's cold colors and warm colors? It makes the colors look more warm. It's just to make images maybe seem more like what they would otherwise look like. But when you're in bright sunlight, it can actually make it harder to see things on your screen because that's warm instead of cool light. So what you would want to try and do here is turn True Tone off for the purposes of bright sunlight. So when you're here, turn this all the way up, but then if that still doesn't work, you're going to click on this brightness bar and hold down. So click and hold right here. And once you do that, you'll see the brightness bar up here, but these will be your controls at the end. And you want to make sure that True Tone is turned off. And that may hopefully make it even easier to see your screen in that bright sunlight. So those are two things to try. Turn True Tone off. If you find later that your phone looks weird to you or whatever, just go back and turn it back on when you're not in sunlight anymore. But that could allow for a little bit more brightness to come out of that screen. There's a similar way of doing this on Android. Different terminology in some ways, but similar concept. If you have an Android phone, you're going to do that same thing where you're going to swipe down from the top right-hand corner of the screen to get your quick settings. This is your quick settings. And you'll see this is what the brightness bar looks like on an Android phone. So it's side to side instead of up and down. And what you want to do here is just like on iPhone, you want to pull this all the way over so it's as bright as it can possibly be. So that's your first step. Again, swipe down from top right corner. You'll see this bar. Click here and drag this all the way over, and that will brighten up your screen. If that's still not enough, what you want to do, similar again, is you're going to click on that brightness bar and hold down. So click here, you turned it all the way up, then you're going to click on it and hold down, and this menu will pop up for you on an Android phone. This is what you'll see. They actually give you the option of turning on extra brightness. You can go past the level that you otherwise would be able to. If you are still not seeing your screen in bright sunlight, I suggest you turn that on and see if a little bit of extra brightness doesn't fix that. So it'll let you pull it up a little bit more. And it does get quite bright. I tried it yesterday. Obviously, I wasn't in bright sunlight, but it does give you a little bit more of that if you are really in direct sun. One thing to think about for both iPhone and Android is that turning up your brightness is going to drain your battery faster. So if you are at the beach and you don't have a charger and you want to make sure your phone works the whole time, just keep that in mind. That higher brightness can drain your battery a little faster than otherwise. So if you have a backup charger or something like that you can take with you, that's a good idea.